Yeah, I think that's what it was. Killing those centaur. Getting those bracers. I had never played EverQuest. The Star Wars MMO is the only other MMO I played besides the New World MMO demo or beta test. I did play that a little bit last year, or no, it was earlier this year, but just Amazon's new MMO. I did play that for like a whole day and a half straight. And there were some interesting things about it, but like I had to quit playing it because I had to get back on Classic WoW leveling guide work. Yeah, New World seems to have gone quiet. Yeah, not much information came out about it at all. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Did I see the South Park episode about WoW? Yes, I did, and yes, it's one of the best South Park episodes out there. Yep. Yeah, highly recommend watching that. You can watch that for free on the internet. Yeah, that's a great episode, yeah. I've seen that episode many times, too.
Loktar. Roll.
How long do I think Phase 2 will release after launch? I don't know. I don't remember what they said about that. I just don't know.
What do you need? Blood and thunder.
Turn up the quality. I just can't. That's the highest quality that you're gonna get. Actually, this quality in the stream is more higher quality than what's on YouTube. It's actually slightly higher quality than on YouTube. Not by much though, but a little bit.
Stronghold. Double. What brings you here? Go in peace.
Loktar! Farewell.
Wow, what just happened? OBS somehow just made everything... Oh, I know what happened. Oh, I see what happened. Sorry about that. I actually was not aware that I moved my video like that. I apologize. I just realized I did that. Sorry about that. It's like you guys are all talking about zooming in. Like, what are you talking about? What the heck? And I looked over at OBS. I'm like, whoa, that's not right. Would an orc be better? Well, actually, I wrote a lot of detail of that on my tips and tricks page. Orc versus troll hunter. You might want to check that out. It's like at the bottom of the hunter tips and tricks. Like I wrote a whole big thing about the difference between orc and troll hunter. Let's get that up here. Yeah, so my tips and tricks page, if you just scroll down to the Trollverse Orc Hunter, you can have more information on that. Oh yeah, when they interviewed me at GDQ, and I told them I was the runner of Jonah. Yeah, I seen that. The Twitch chat went pretty crazy then. My endgame experience, most of my endgame experience was right when Vanilla first came out with my first couple Warlock characters. I spent more in-game time with the Warlock, more so than with the Hunter. I did do some in-game stuff with the Hunter, but most of it was with my Warlock that I had. I did a lot of in-game stuff like Molten Core and you know, Blackrock Spire and all that stuff over and over again. Did PvP also, but eventually though I started to just do nothing but speedrun research. And like I think in it was like October of 2005 was when I transitioned over to just do nothing but speedrun research for 160. Yeah, it was like October 2005 was when I switched over full time to just researching 1 to 60 speed leveling. That's all I did every day, all day long. Like I stopped doing in-game stuff I stopped doing other things and just spent all my time on like database sites, looking up quests, and seeing all the quests in the game and seeing if I can incorporate them into the route. That is why my leveling guides contain a lot of quests that like your normal casual player like never even found in the game, is because I looked them up. I looked up every single quest to see if I can put them into the route. Topic of all-nighters versus proper sleep. Any advice on the topic of all-nighters? I don't really understand exactly what you're asking. Do I have leveling world firsts? Well, every server I ran on in vanilla, I was server first to 60 on every single one. No one ever beat me. Even though in this room here you guys are watching, Leshrak was only like 2 levels behind me most of the time. And he actually did the best as far as like keeping up with me. Cycle in 3D. I guess it depends on what your goals are. Like if you're trying to actually become server first to 60 or world first to, especially world first to 60, then yeah, you will want to sacrifice sleep time to play. But if you're just trying to get a good play time, like myself, then it probably does. I mean, you can just it doesn't really matter. Then you can just sleep as much as you want. I guess it just depends on what the goals are of the player. I mean, I'm trying to do like a little bit of both. Like I'm trying to get like a good play time while also trying to get decently, like a decent amount of time to 60 time span wise. But I'm not like making the time span like a big priority. How many people's gonna die from exhaustion? That's actually a good question. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some people that's gonna die in real life due to lack of sleep on classic launch. Like, I can definitely see that happening.
Joy and thunder.
It's kind of sad, though. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but that could happen. Drug overdoses, taking too much meth. Yep, it's coming up. Someone's gonna bite the dust. People have died on stream. Yeah, I did see something about that like a year ago or something like that, where someone did die on their stream. I did see that. I wouldn't be surprised to see streamers like pass out on their stream, and all of a sudden you're just watching some guy on their stream just sleeping with their head on their keyboard. You're probably going to be seeing a lot of that. Am I gonna play a 4-3 at launch? Man, I'm actually surprised by how many people have asked me that question today. Like, no, I'm gonna be playing on regular 910, or I think yeah, it's a 910 HD screen. But I mean, at first I thought you guys were joking. Like, really? You guys are asking me if I'm gonna play on 4-3? No, that's not what I'm gonna be doing. The 16.9, yeah, that's what I meant. Like I get confused between 16.9 and 16.10. I get that mixed up. Yeah, wider the better. I'm actually discovering now. I actually do have a widescreen monitor that I actually use. Well, I use it in portrait mode for my gaming PC. But I actually used it in landscape mode to play games on, and it was really cool. It was like playing games on that was awesome. Like, wow, this is going to be the future of gaming, is on ultra widescreen monitors. It was really impressive. Like, I was playing Quake Champions on that, and being able to like look around, you can see much more of the game world at once. It was really cool. I sound like Terry Davis. I actually don't know who he is. But no, I've never heard that before. Classic Beta is down, yes. You cannot play Classic Beta right now. It ended earlier today. And I assume for good. And the next time you'll be able to play Classic WoW will be actual Classic launch. At least I think. Why is the quality so bad? Because this was recorded in 2006. When there was no such thing as Twitch, there was no such thing as streaming platforms. The only recording platform really was like Fraps, which is what I used to record this video. And it was really difficult to actually record this. It was actually also very expensive to record this. I had to buy extra hard drives. I had to get a whole nother PC just to compress the raw Fraps files as they were being recorded. Am I talking live? No, this is actually a recording. I recorded this a long time ago. Yeah, you guys are listening to a recording that happened like, I think like a year ago, something like that. Spec to level as a shaman. I'm not an expert at a shaman. Don't really know. Don't really have any good specs on that. I might be able to do a Google search and see. I'm sure there's some specs out there to be able to find. How different is my route now? My guide has definitely changed a lot over the last year and a half. I basically rewrote my entire Horde leveling guide for Classic WoW, and there's a lot of new route changes. There's a lot of additional information in every single step. There's more tips and tricks put directly into the step-by-step guide. There's also all class steps implemented for every single starting area, including for both Horde and Alliance. The Horde also includes class steps from 12 to 60 for Druid, Warrior, Hunter, and Warlock. And also I've implemented a lot of quests that require 2+ players, so that if you're going through the game as a duo, you will be able to accept quests that would require 2 players to do. I implemented a lot of that for both my Horde and Alliance leveling guide.
Greetings. I've been expecting you.
A good map add-on to use that works with 1.12 Classic WoW. Leatrix maps will allow you to see what you haven't discovered yet, and it will fade it out, which I really do like. Well, Questy, you can that is also like a map add-on that allows you to see where things are done on the map. And there's also easy coordinates. And there's also I think Leatrix Plus might have some additional stuff that involves the map. Involves the maps. But yeah, that's just what I use.
What would you ask of death?
Yes.
I purposely get 4 days, 20 hours.
Embrace the shadow.
No, that was just a freak accident.
I haven't got all day.
A best class for low investment time. I don't know quite what you mean by low investment time. You mean to get this? What is the fastest healer class? The fastest leveler healer? That would probably be a druid.
I've been expecting you.
But priests are also kind of fast too. They're also like the best healer in the game. It depends on exactly what you're asking for. Yo, Rage Star, you be being a priest, huh? You were a priest before, right? Rage Star?
How may I aid you? Farewell.
Yes, you guys are watching a video that was recorded in 2006. ETA on my add-on. I actually do not have an ETA, and I apologize for that. I simply do not even know what's going on with that right now. I have one person coding it right now and making it, and he has not got back to me in like 5 days. And I don't even know what it looks like. I don't know what the status is. I just don't know what's going on. If he doesn't respond to me in like a week, then I'm probably gonna start panicking about that. I'm probably might have to find somebody else to make it. I don't know, but I mean, I do know the guy does take a while to get back to me. Sometimes he can take like 4 or 5 days to email me back. It seems like he only checks his email like once or twice a week. But I'm hoping he's actually working on it, getting it done. Why go to sleep and try not to get world first? The reason why is because I have a severe heart problem, and the longer I stay up, it gets harder for me to breathe. And I asked my doctor if I would be able to stay up over 24 hours, and he laughed at me and said I'll probably die in real life if I tried to do that. So I'm just not gonna bother.
What brings you here?
I got a severe heart problem. It gets harder for me to breathe if I stay up late. It's really bad. So yeah, I'm gonna be going to sleep every day, every night, pretty much. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be getting open heart surgery pretty soon. My doctor said within 1 to 3 years is what he told me that I need to get the surgery. But like until then, I gotta be really careful. Like I gotta be careful with my health and stuff. I'm not gonna risk my health over a video game. But I mean, I will be playing. I will be. I mean, I'll be playing as much as I can. Yeah, I got a bad heart valve. Yeah. My aortic valve, I guess, has severe aortic stenosis, and it's also a bicuspid aortic valve. I actually had the exact same thing that Arnold Schwarzenegger had. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger had to get the operation twice. And I gotta have the exact same thing going on. It's really bad. It sucks. I think I'll get the world first to 60 even with sleeping. I doubt that. I highly doubt that. Like, I mean, there are probably going to be people even beating the time that I'm going to be getting. Like, the play time I'm going to get. There's probably going to be people beating that, I think. Simply because of the fact that I haven't really been able to put so much practice time into this game over the last year and a half, as I've been spending pretty much 99% of my time working on my leveling guides. That was a higher priority to me than just making sure that my classic launch run is going to be like really good. A better leveling guide was more important, not only for me but probably for all you guys too. I mean, you guys would rather use a better leveling guide than see me just get a slightly better play time. That's why I decided to devote more of my time towards improving my leveling guide. Account share. I don't think account sharing is absolutely necessary for World First. I think that if you have a really good, if you have a fast speed leveler that that's well practiced up and can really cut down many hours in their time, then that person could be World First. A single person can be World First. I definitely believe that. Like, that person might sleep, like, say, like 3 to 5 hours throughout the entire 1 to 60 journey. And that's all he would need. And still be world first just because of he's just too fast. I mean, that's why I beat account sharers back in the day, just because my route was so good. I saved so much time on my route compared to, like, people who were account sharing. And I have a feeling the same thing's going to happen this time around. I mean, the run is so long that you can have very large amount of different times going on. And because of that, you can beat someone who is account sharing.